Good morning. Good morning. It is March 18th, 6:30 a.m. Taking a look at GJ right now. Looks like we're forming a perfect formation right here. Comes up, creates a high. Wow. Really just missed this. Check out London. Got Christian in the house. What's up, Christian? Keep this down here. Yeah, so far. Everyone's sleeping in. All right, so let's look at GJ. GJ is making a perfect formation right now. Came down, created the support over here, and it's just pushing up. Created this bottom wick. All right, here we go. Now we got some guys coming in. Created this bottom wick down here, past the high of this candle right over here, and now we're just pushing up. What's up, James?
Hey, how are you?
GJ in a perfect formation right now. Geo. Look at this. What's up, Geo?
Idea today.
This is perfect impulse entry right here. 11 pip stop. Anticipate price to come up past the high of this wick over here, and then reach this wick up here and retest the high that it created. What's up, Gio?
I was thinking that too, actually.
Perfect.
I had alerts
I'm
on
not
my
in
phone.
this right now. I wasn't on the chart at the time.
Yeah.
So, boys, yeah, this is Gio. That's awesome. Perfect. If you could just set a chart, let me know where you got in. Perfect formation over here on the 30-minute too. Enter his price past the high of this wick over here, and you're just in. I want to answer some of the guys in the group. Some guys got sells on GU, buys on GJ. Let's see, general chat.
Yeah, like 7 a.m. this morning, GJ just went bullish. You know, it went crazy like 6 a.m., 7 a.m.
Well,
It just went so fast, there's no place to enter.
perfect job, Gio. So I'm looking at EJ right over here. Just gonna do a. So EJ is in the middle of this channel over here, right? Created the support coming down. Maybe it did already pass the high of this candle over here. So are we rejecting this resistance over here on EJ? Let's move this over here. What's up, Mana?
What's up, Steph? What's up, boys?
Oh shit, my volume is so low. Has anybody been talking?
Yeah, I was saying if you think we didn't answer.
Oh shit, what's up, man? Wait, is that James Murray good?
Yeah, I got a new computer, so I'm trying to fix everything on it now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. 10 pip secured, stop loss at break even, awesome, Geo. Good shit, man. I'd say end of the week. Unless you're, you find a position tomorrow. So we're rejecting this area over here on EJ. Right here on the 4 hour, this looks like a nice intraday trade to come down and retest this wick down here. But let's check out the lower time frames. Lower time frames were kind of in this range right here. James, you get a new computer?
Yeah, I got a new computer this morning, so I'm just trying to set up everything. Because I went for work and one for everything else. It's cool though. It's like a massive screen. I didn't think it'd be so big.
That's awesome. It's a laptop or a desktop?
Remember you were saying about the all-in-one that you have?
Perfect.
So
Oh,
I got a similar one to that. Yeah, I got like an anti-glare one.
Nice.
Because my laptop's like glaring, so I wanted to see what the difference was. It's nice though.
Good shit, man. It's always exciting getting new technology.
I feel like a kid again, like.
Oh yeah.
It's just like it might only be like a cheap computer or whatever. Like it's just excitement, unboxing and everything.
I feel like it's like you give a new kid a toy, he's happy. You give a dude in his 20s like a new computer, especially someone doing what we're doing, he's happy. Or you give like a full grown like dad a tool set and he's happy.
Something new and exciting, I suppose.
Yeah. 100%. So it looks like we're respecting the support right over here that we created previously back last night during Asian session. Came up, tried to retest this high up here, and then just rejected, like I was showing on the 1 hour, the 4 hour. This candle passed the low of this candle over here, and now we're down here. 4 hour looks like a nice, impulse entry, but again, you got this area over here in the lower time frames that you just want to be aware of, and you need price to close below that area. I don't know how many pips. You have a 17 pips down here if price closes below that area, but we got to see price come down and either pass the low. I would want it to close below just because of these rejections over here before you take something like this down, but I don't know about that setup on wow, looks like gold is correcting the entire move that it made yesterday during NFP, or not NFP, FOMC. Wow. That's something. Corrected the entire move. Now, I like the 1 hour on here. Coming down, retesting. I want a 1 hour close over here. So around 7 o'clock for you to enter something like that. That would be nice. So I like that move on gold. Got about 70 pips to play with. Stop loss would be above this bullish candle right over here. This is a very weak bullish candle, so I would want a close on the 1 hour, stronger close. Or are we going to come up? We created this low over here. Are we going to come up like this, retest this area again with a clear retest, and then are we going to drop? But I'm still bullish on gold over here. Gold, as long as we respect this area over here, as long as we respect like maybe we're creating this high to come down and retest this area, maybe consolidate over here and then continue bullish. That could very well be it, but I'm still bullish on here until we come down and pass the low of this area right over here to come down and mirror these candles. The only thing is I like this setup, and I like the fact that this is a fake out. And normally when you get fake outs like that, price breaks through the other side. So did we want to come up and retest 1750 and then now continue right back down to 1680? That's the negative for COVID, so that's good. Let's get some news up here. Is anybody looking at anything specifically that they want me to take a look at? Okay, GJ is rejecting this area right over here. Geo already secured 10 pips, stop loss or break even. Okay, cool. And you entered, I'm guessing, an impulse entry right over here. So hopefully it's just creating this top wick. Still some bullish pressure. Yeah, it'll continue bullish. Good shit, Geo. You have a good day yesterday, buddy? So 152, 200 to 700, as I was saying in the Asian breakdown, is a tricky, what do you want to call it? A tricky zone over here on the higher time frames. It's been rejecting that area on the 4 hour, the daily. It's been tricky. So maybe, this may have some difficulty coming right back up to 152 700. But once we cross 152 700, we got clear moves to the left that we could come right back up even more. Yeah, man, good day at work. How about you, man? Awesome. Yeah, great day, man. Got everything done I needed to. Got a busy one today. Busy day today. Yeah, 15-minute close. Strong bullish candle with a wick to fill. No bottom wick. We should be continuing up to this area. Let's look at where we're going. Where's our next destination after 152 700? So after 152 700 to fill this wick right over here, 722, we got this area right here. We should be coming up to fill. Playing around with the charts a little bit. So GJ's making that classic, higher high, higher low. Take a look at this. Creates a high, comes down, and it's just continuously making higher highs and higher lows. Comes down, retests 150, 800, comes up, retests this area, retests it, and now it's continuing bullish over here. Looks like we're rejecting that area. Yeah, this 30-minute candle closed with no top wick. This candle made its push to retest the high of these candle body closes, and it looks like it rejected. Yeah, so now we're in a range over here. Price is passing the low of this candle over here. I'm glad that you already secured, Gio. Good shit, man. Great trade. I would have been in the same exact thing. EJ is just ranging down here at this support, trying to figure out what it wants to do. Does it want to continue bullish? Only thing is we're printing sideways now, right? We're not in a bullish trend. We're not, if you look at the 4 hour, 4 hours just ranging over here. So just trying to figure out what it wants to do, create a solid support before we start coming back up to retest these highs. 13400, 13600, these candle body highs over here. On the lower time frames, excuse me, we're stuck in this range. Okay, so gold is starting to push bearish. I feel like this is a move where a lot of people get trapped over here, especially because you got this zone right over here. But what you could have done is enter after this bearish candle close. As soon as it closed, you could have entered one as soon as it closes, another, using dynamic risk where price came up and created this top wick over here, and then another one somewhere over here once it flipped bearish again and continued bearish. And you would have put your stop loss either right above this candle right here, or being that it's the 30-minute, that's completely fine. So then you get the 15-minute if price starts passing this area over here. Never pass the high of this candle right there and continue bearish. So above the 30-minute would have been a good stop loss for price to continue bearish right down here. But like I said, I feel like a lot of people hop in right over here, and this was the candle that you would have gotten. You would have been just continuing in this area right over here. What's up, Matei?
Yo, guys.
There we go. What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm looking at gold right over here. Looks like we had that fake out. I'm still bullish on gold, but this is a fake out. If we come in and we just break through the other side and mirror these candles over here to the left, we are in a consolidation zone. We're back in this area. So it could get tricky with gold coming into here. I do like this formation though, but I'm not going to get super enticed into taking a trade. This 15-minute is rejecting this support that it formed over here, and you got to look over here to the left. So you want to close below this area on the 15-minute before you take this. But Matei, I was pointing out the fact that you could have grabbed this candle right here. Price comes down, creates this low, comes up, retest, closes bearish right here on the 30-minute. You would have entered as soon as the candle closed. with your stop loss above the previous 30-minute, just like we always talk about. But you would have you could have used dynamic risk with this wick over here. So enter as soon as the candle closes, enter over here, and then maybe enter over here once it flips bearish. But
That's
now
nice.
it looks like we're rejecting this area over here. Pretty significant zone on gold. A lot of people get enticed. Like, we came to the charts and we missed this candle right here. And I was looking at this and I'm thinking, all right, maybe it's creating a top wick and now it's retesting this area. Now it could continue down, but you want to wait for candles to close below this area before you take this down to mirror these candles. This is a little trap right here. Been watching gold for too much now to know not to get into that.
That was a clean drop in London. You see that the 30-minute. I wanted to take an impulse. The first,
Right here?
yeah, this is the second one. Yeah, take an impulse here, but I don't know, man. I just stayed by the sidelines.
It's smart for you not to. We did close below this support over here. The only thing is, where would your stop loss be? This is something that you can journal and be like, okay, I put my stop loss up here. If it comes into here, it's not going to be valid anyway. And just anticipate, you got the clean move here to the left. This candle over here matched this candle basically. And then this candle tried to match this candle. Now it's starting to reject a little bit in this previous area. This is a tricky zone on the 4-hour to mirror. We got a nice trade on EJ yesterday, huh?
Yeah, man, I actually got stopped out to break even,
Oh, yeah, so did I.
Yeah, I closed 50% as that 50-minute candle rejected, and then I just put my stops to break even. But yeah, the next 4-hour candle, man, right to the target.
Yeah.
But it was a nice one, right?
I got wicked out and prices jumped up. And that's something that I journaled over here, where you would put successful runner with stops in original spot. So I was stopped at a break even, but if I left my stops in right down here where I had them, I would have caught this entire move. So I'm paying attention to that on my pairs to see, like, all right, maybe if maybe sometimes, like with certain formations, you can leave your stop loss at break even, or leave your stop loss in its original spot, especially with a move like that it had to the left on EJ. You secure 80%, you just got 20%. Once it gets to a certain level, you could close 50 of that. So you're left with 10%, but just let the thing run. And that's just something I'm experimenting with.
No, but that's good because you can then create a statistic out of that, and you see how many of your runners do
Not too often, but when you have a move like that, it's typically something that you want to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the 15-minute came down, grabbed liquidity, and we're going to continue up. So, Gio, looks like it's good right now, unless you get stopped with this wick right here. I know you have to be quiet, but let me know if you're still in this. Keep monitoring it for you. EJ, you want to wait for candles to close below this area over here. Looks like it's creating resistance. You need to close below this area. This is a rejection area over here. That's at least something I would want, but we're printing sideways on here. I think a move could be gold in this area. And we also, when I got stopped out with that wick. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
And this is something that, at least on the higher time frames over here, knowing that price is coming up to fill this wick, this is something that you could start experimenting with as well, where it's like, all right, how many times do I have a successful runner if I leave it in my original spot? If I leave my stops in the original spot and just let it go? You already secured, I don't know how much percentage you secured down here, but that would have been a nice move for you. Let me just check Slack on here. Oh, nice. You sent it on Slack. Awesome. So I'm curious to see. Let's see. Secure 80%. Yeah, I'll backtest that to turn my runner into a swing. Exactly. Now, Gio, I love that you were involved a little bit more with the fundamental section. You sent this in. It looks like Japanese yen currency just came right back into this range, formed support over here, and just shot up. And this is probably from FOMC, but now they're coming back and easing restrictions, as you were saying. The gold took a dump yesterday, or not gold, but the U.S. dollar took a dump. I don't know what let's see. Cool. Using decision. Cool. I'm gonna take a look at fundamentals in a second. Yeah, I mean, Geo, based on the higher time frames, this is something that you could have left your stop loss, maybe moved it up a little bit, but anticipate like a bottom wick on the 30-minute to create before it continues bullish, right? Wow. All right, gold is starting to come down. Want a bearish close below this area. Let's see what we're doing over here. All right, so we got to close right over here at the same level to maybe create support over here. But if we pass the low of these wicks over here, might be something I might be taking. See the 30-minute candle. 30-minute candle closed a doji over here. Very weak candle.
Yeah, that would be the pass of the H4 low as well. So
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah, this is a fake out. We're right back into the range. This is something you can anticipate price continuing bearish, but I want to wait for a pass at the low of this candle right here for a nice little drop, and I don't want it to happen, right in the beginning of the 1 hour candle. So let's see the 1 hour candle. I want the 1 hour candle to come up and create a top wick. It has the past couple candles over here. 1 hour always creates a top wick on gold.
Yep.
So let's wait for that and then wait for the drop. Maybe we could wait for a turn. But it's reacting to this level over here. You just want to stay patient, guys. Yeah, it was a solid trade on EJ yesterday. Took a while. So while we're waiting on that, we're going to check a little fundamentals. All right. Let's see what we got here. Asian news wrap. Target yield band for 10-year. Yeah, I'm looking at gold over here. Not gold. Yeah, we're creating that support right here. But GJ is rejecting this area. It may be difficult for GJ to close above this area based on the positive news coming out of Japan. GJ is definitely still bullish. Don't get me wrong. But it may have some difficulty crossing above that area. And in this range, as I was saying, from 157 or 152,700 to 152,200 right in here. As we know, if you take a look at the you take a look at the higher time frames, GJ always has issues over here, but we're clean sledding right up to 153,600 on our way up if we continue above this. Exactly. Yeah, I was looking at that too. This area right over here, 152,700. We're in here. And this is what I was talking about. So if you come over here, pay attention to these zones. Exactly, Gio. So this is a zone over here. But once we cross above this, this might be hard for us to trade in. If you look at the 4-hour, look at the 4-hour range over here. Rejection in here, has issues in here. There we go, multiple times, rejection. So I'm gonna wait for this to clear this area because we got, cleaner moves above this area. But we're in there right now. Looks like we already filled this wick. So what is GJ gonna do? Made it high. And this also we get James Murray. Doing that, yeah, this is what I'm looking at as well. I want price to close below this area, 1734. Continue bearish. Looking at the 5-minute. Yeah, it wanted to come up and retest this, I'm guessing.
Yeah, like I normally don't trade gold. I like how it has to fill that little imbalance at the bottom.
Yeah. You're talking about right over here?
Yeah, that looks nice to fill. Like
it does. Definitely does. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm glad I didn't hop in this. You just stay patient, but this was the move. This was the candle you could have taken right here. As this candle closed, stop loss at break even right over here, probably going to get stopped out. Especially if this candle passed the high of that candle.
that news was scary yesterday, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. What with that?
How it shot up like, yeah, like every pair like shot up like GU, GJ, gold. You just see
you ever
that
seen-
massive.
Have you ever
Sorry?
seen FOMC before?
Nah,
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't.
it's
For
a
me, it
major
was.
news event.
Does it normally do that? Does it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, give or take, sometimes it'll just range. But you know, doing this on the 4 hour, mind you, it was wicking all over the place, just ranging for a while. Since the 12th of March, we were in this, right? So when you get that, and then you get something like what Powell was saying, where they're not going to increase interest rates, it's going to shoot gold up to reach these highs up here, 1750, which we were saying. This is a clean move to the left. I was telling you guys, you know, don't trade in here. Wait till you get this move over here. Now, granted, it's news. And what you could have done is waited for this resistance to form to continue down, or you guys could have taken this during London. Actually, no. Who was it? Matei? We were looking at this.
Yeah.
You were trying to figure out how to catch part of this move over here. So let's
The
look at
best
you guys.
possible entry was in 30 minutes, I guess.
I'm trying to see. It would have been a risky entry. Always try to look at how you could have caught something. Obviously, we're ranging in here. We created a high. We're very bullish. But this move happened during London. So the London move London corrected just about all of this move. So is New York going to continue that trend with correcting this move and continuing bearish? Based on what I've seen with fake outs, especially on the higher time frames, that normally happens.
Yeah.
So
And we have a 30 pips of clean range to mirror this candle to the left.
what was that?
We have how much is that? Like 30 pips of clean range just to mirror that single candle to the left.
Right here?
Yeah, right here, this one.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a close below this area. You got about 70 pips to play with to come retest this low over here. But we need price to clear this area. This is why we're waiting. So you want price to close below 1733.80 before we continue bearish. Guys, sometimes it like helps. This could be a little tactic for you, Gio. I know it might be difficult for you right now, but when you're charting, it helps to kind of almost talk yourself through. Like what I've noticed when I'm doing these live sessions is when I'm talking myself through these setups and stuff, it keeps your mind fresh and keeps you going, keeps you looking at different things. If you're just staying quiet, it just helps to talk things through. I actually heard this from another trader before, but if you just talk your way through some of these setups, it definitely helps. So we might get this move during New York. The thing looking at the 4-hour is that we are bullish, right? And we create this high up here, and we come right back down into this range, and this is all consolidation. So are we trying to form support in here? Maybe it's not a fake out, but maybe we're trying to find support to retest this area. We find support, and then we continue bullish to retest this high. That could very well happen. I've been doing that with my bed. My girl thinks I'm crazy. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I definitely think it helps and it works. And I'm sure she thinks you're crazy. Guess what? Anybody doing something great is always called crazy. So don't worry about that. That probably looks so funny though. I do it on my own. Okay. All right. Are we rejecting this area over here? GJ rejecting this area. 152, 500. It's rejecting over here. Yeah, I'm a little weary of this zone over here. EJ ranging, gold. Just got to update something real quick. This gold's starting to flip.
Yeah, I say GJ is going to come down to the 200 area.
You think so?
Yeah, like it looks. I'm not going to take any trades. I don't see any good entries or anything like that.
Yeah.
It looks like it is without rejection, we can tell.
Gold is starting to come down. Being that this is such a weak candle, a 30-minute candle, this is a good opportunity for a impulse entry as price past the low of it. If this was a stronger bullish candle right here, you want to wait for candles to close. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Only thing is, price did pass the high of that candle or that wick. Gee, I keep laughing at your girlfriend. That's hilarious. I would think you were crazy too, but you know, we're in the same boat. So I would definitely understand. But if I was somebody outside of the trading community watching that, that's hilarious. Let's see. I want to pass the low of this candle over here. I do like the 15-minute. You know, we were making higher lows over here, and now it's passing the low of this candle, but you want to wait for a close below. Just wait.
Yeah.
If you get your entry, if you don't get your entry, that's completely fine. You missed the move, that doesn't matter.
Because on a 5 minutes, it's quite a strong support.
Yeah.
We could really do the same thing as we did back there.
Exactly. Exactly. Gotta journal these trades today. Add my details. You literally have to be a robot to do all the things that you're doing here.
Yeah, man.
16-minute, you know, when you're journaling, you're looking at your setups, you're making sure that
You don't miss a move.
you make sure you're not missing a move. It's a constant going back and forth. Okay, still where I want it. What you could do right over here is add an alert as price at 1733 flat. Just add an alert right there for price to come down into.
Yeah. I also think that when we break the low of the previous 4 hour, it will drop straight down.
That's what we're hoping for. Actually, no. Hope is not something that should be in our
Yeah.
all right. So we're passing the low over here. Snapping back a little bit. Yeah, I think, now it's starting to come above the support. Maybe it's just retracing a little bit, but let's wait for it to come right back down here. I'm completely fine waiting for this.
How long were you trading before you started to trade gold?
What was that?
How long were you trading before you started to trade gold?
So with my trading career, what I did was I started out with GJ, right? So I started out with GJ, really just, back testing all 2019, concentrating on it, and then I started paying attention to gold months after that. And then I stopped with gold because of COVID. When COVID came, gold spreads went so high up that, for months too, they were so high that it just wasn't even worth trading. It was like stupid to trade. So I just stopped even looking at it. And it wasn't only until early last summer that I started really looking at it again. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
So I started back testing it again, started really looking into it. That's also when I started to pick up EJ as well. I've always looked at EJ, but never really invested into it as much as I have with like GJ or gold. But EJ is just one of those easier pairs to kind of have in your back pocket.
Yeah.
To it's nice clean entries, wait for candles to close, slower moving pair, more easier pair to trade than both. So this is why we wait and we stay patient, because price is now above that support.
Yeah, because I was thinking that I'd wait another like maybe 5 or 6 months of just GJ before I go into something like gold.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Gold is a tricky pair to trade.
Yeah, I love how Corwin, they're always like, gold's easy to trade, but it's easy when you have the experience, I suppose.
Oh yeah. Oop, oop. Wow, that's annoying. So I just entered right around here. My stop loss is all the way up here. So if we come back into this range, I'm just going to close 50. But I'm anticipating price to continue bearish.
I'm still waiting.
What's up?
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
What do you think of EJ for a small counter trend trade?
Just give me 1 second. Let me just journal this for you guys. Um, 720. EJ, you're saying take a buy?
Yeah, like once it closes,
Yeah.
retest that area and continue.
Yeah, absolutely. Just be mindful of the fact that we are printing sideways here. We are technically in an uptrend, but yeah, wait for that retest. You get a clean move to the left, could possibly take that back up. But you are playing inside of a range. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I'm just being cautious with gold because the next 30 minutes, which is in 3 minutes, could wick up. But
Yeah.
at
Get the
least
top wick.
broken support, yeah, get the top wick, and then we could continue down.
It's a great call.
But we might just drop, you know. So
Very
that's
well
it.
could. I want price to close below this area.
Yeah.
I took this based on the fact that this candle is very weak. I've seen this on gold and seen this on GJ, where if this candle was stronger, you want to wait for that close below this area. But it's a good opportunity for an impulse entry if this candle is very weak.
That's a clean setup.
Yeah. But I like what you're doing. You're waiting for the 30-minute to close.
Yeah, let's see how it plays out.
$33 pips right here. So we want 17, 29, 25. Derek, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. On the road?
Yeah,
Good shit.
just getting started here.
There you go. I'm in gold right now. Got 4 pips.
Yeah, I think that that Zoom call yesterday helped me out last
Good.
night.
That's what they're for, man. I mean, they're sometimes people need a little pick me up or just need to run through things, some trades that they took, like that one we looked at last night. And I love doing them. I know they help a lot of people, and glad we
Yeah.
got to catch up too.
Yeah, it was good. I felt a lot more. I guess you could say calm.
Yeah.
It was just clicking and paying attention to the trade rather than thinking too much about it.
Exactly. And like we said, it's all probability. You know your setups. Yeah, every trade is different than the last. It's
22 and 21 for family trouble at 110 East County Transit. 110 Transit.
it looks like we're tracing a little bit. Nope. Nope. Jaden, what's up, my man?
What's up, bro?
How are you?
Tired.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm glad to see you're in gold cells, though. So am I.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch my language. So like, yeah, anything when it comes to like, I hope it drops, it should drop, anything like that. It's like, it's very hard to eliminate from your vocabulary when you're trading. But it's something you should definitely like focus on. So I almost said it. So I was just trying to catch myself.
That it should drop.
Yeah.
It will drop.
that's 10 times worse.
That's it.
I actually, honestly, I think should isn't bad, but hoping is just something that you want to eliminate. Let's get rid of some of these tabs up here. Let's see.
What do you think about EJ buys?
EJ buys. Me and James were talking about that a second ago. I'm gonna bring my stop loss down over here a little bit. Let's go gold. There we go, gold. Law of attraction, it will drop. Gio, are you in this right now? You just took GJ. I'm not too sure if and I don't think you trade gold from what I remember. Law of attraction. I don't know if law of attraction works in trading. I love seeing people do that little, they're on the screen and they're like, go, go. They're just like touching it. I'm waiting for it to come down around like 33 pips, and then I'll probably secure. If we come back to my entry, I'm going to probably close 50, but it should be coming down. I did move my stop loss down here. There we go. I'm just gonna secure around 18 pips. I'm gonna leave my stop loss for it in its original spot though. And I'm happy with my decision. I was going over this with Derek yesterday. You want to always ask yourself, am I proud with the decisions that I made in my session today? At the end of your session. And first of all, knowing that you're going to have to ask yourself that at the end of your session keeps you on track with your session, your task at hand. And then, obviously at the end of the session, it's always good to ask yourself that, but take the same trade at 0.5 just to get a feel of trading goal. Okay, good shit, Dan. Gio, what you want to do is once you see a setup enough, it's always good to at least, see it a couple times and then look at gold. Good shit. It's always good to see it a couple times and then start entering a low lot, a smaller lot size, and then getting in there. what was it, 20 pips? Yeah, I think it was 20 pips. Matei, you caught this?
No, I didn't, man. I don't know. I just freezed. I was worried about the stop loss. I wanted to have quite a tighter stop loss, and then it just dropped.
God, do you like this stop loss right here? Would this have made you comfortable?
This is above the 30-minute, right?
Yes, this is above the here, the 30-minute wick right up here.
Oh, right.
It's
Yeah,
close
I
below
was looking above the 15-minute possibly, but then I waited for the first 5 minutes of this new 30-minute candle to close.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to put it above 5 minutes, but it was just, I don't know. I stayed out. I don't know, man.
It's all right, man. I mean, just journal this.
Yeah, I journaled it right now.
Now, again, like what I was just saying, are you proud with the decisions you made during this session? If you missed it, you got to be completely okay with it. Like I was just being patient, right? And the next time you're going to catch it because you've seen this already. I like what you were doing, waiting for the 30-minute to close below this support here at 1733.88, right? You could have entered right here.
Yep.
I think you were probably waiting for the 30-minute to create that top wick, and it never did. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's right.
just journal this, and you're just going to learn from it. But it's completely okay. You just have to learn to live with any kind of decision you made because it's all up to you. Like the reason you made this trade is because of you. The reason why we caught this trade is because of us and the decision we made. If we lost it, it's also because of us.
Yeah.
Right? It's always us. Extreme ownership. It's never the market's fault. It's never anything. I know you're not looking at it that way, but
No. I mean, I'm just struggling with execution from time to time, especially because I don't have so much experience on it.
exactly.
It will come with time.
Exactly. Yeah, the only reason I went with only 1% is just because this is gold. And I stay a little bit more conservative with gold compared to GJ. Like yesterday with EJ, I risked 2% on that setup. That was a good setup.
I just took this on the 5 minute, just a paper trade, just to test things out.
GJ?
Yeah.
Nice. Would you just lower your risk and enter?
Yeah. And just as I said, the 200, 250, that kind of area.
Yeah. It's a great trade, bro.
Worked out. Probably wouldn't take it with 2% risk now, but like a small risk I would be comfortable with.
Exactly. And you're seeing GJ enough, you're noticing what it does, its tendency, stuff like that. So that's a great move.
Even on a Soft4fx, I can't do more than 0.5% risk because I get too scared when I'm doing it.
Mm.
It's just that confident thing that I still need to build up.
Yeah, 100%. See. All right, let's journal a little bit. A little bit. Who else is in here? Derek. Derek, you grab that? No, you just trade GJ and GU, right? Might be on a call. Glad that Zoom helped with him.
I was looking at the CNBC, the US markets. Do you know how they have the pre-markets and they have the overall markets with the change and stuff?
1 second down above. Just want to get this done so I can talk to you guys. All right, James. So we're talking about
Just stocks. You know, like yesterday, US 100. I was looking on the CNBC, the pre-markets, and then the overall percentage of the markets,
okay.
and it says it's positive. But when I look at US 100 on TradingView, it's melting,
Yeah, US 30 right here.
and US 100. But on the CNBC, it's positive. So why is that like?
So what I'm looking at when it comes to the US stock market is the fact that interest rates are dropping, or not dropping, but they're staying the same. They're staying at 0.25, and Powell was saying yesterday that they're not going to change, which means that's a decrease in the value of the dollar, but that's also good for companies because they're not paying high interest rates, good for real estate, stuff like that. But so they obviously got excited yesterday, but with the value of the dollar, it's not good at all. When you have low interest rates, nobody wants to invest into your banks because you're not getting any money back for it.
Okay, I get you.
Let's see. Gio, I feel weird like replying to you on here when we're talking. There you go. Yeah, it makes sense. I was just saying, like, it's weird for me. Like, we're talking on here, and I'm like on Slack replying to your post. Yeah, I have. Let's update this real quick. What time is it? 7:47. So Another glimpse of the 1 hour. So we called this 1 hour candle, and that's what you're looking to do in your sessions. You're looking to catch the 30-minute candle. You're looking to catch a 1 hour candle. And once you do that, you're pretty much good for the session. There's a nice little snag there for you, James.
Right.
It was a nice little snag on GG.
Oh, GJ. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I probably wouldn't take it with big risk ever.
No. Yeah, it's one of those experimental trades. So here on EJ, you're either waiting for support to form, and what you might want to do is wait for a close above this area over here, because you got this area right here that price could reject. And then after that, you got clean moves to the left. And it looks like it may be doing that right now, but keep a little eye on this. So I think any move on. You only got 20 pips to plan here. This day in history, Wells and Fargo start shipping and banking company, 1852.
Oh, I didn't think it was that old now.
What was that?
I didn't think they were around that long.
Oh yeah, Wells Fargo is
1852.
one of those older banks, but they have a history of being very dirty. If you watch Dirty Money on Netflix, the first episode is on Wells Fargo,
Yeah.
and they were doing a lot of sketchy shit. But yeah, their whole, if you look at their logo, it's like that carriage with the horses.
Yeah.
And that was like that original look for them.
Oh yeah. Guys with Bank of America, they seem alright.
Yeah, so I think clear buys on EJ is going to be above this level right over here.
Oh, we have news in like 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, I got to check that in a second. What happened to my Forex factor? ADP for a CAD. Lagarde spoke this morning. That's probably what this move was. What was he saying? Will not react to inflation blips. So 10-year yields raised. How many people on Rakil's Zoom call? Yeah, probably a lot. I don't know. What's it say right now? Oh, not the Zoom call. Yeah. I don't know. It's got to be a lot of people, right? He's got 2,400 people in the mentorship. Last time I saw.
Crazy, 2,400. Yeah.
How do you mentor that many people?
Yeah, that was the main reason why I saw Rakil's, I had the reserve, and then I saw you started yours up in January, wasn't it?
The end of January 28th.
Yeah, and then I saw yours, and with the mindset and all that, that's what attracted me.
Oh, nice.
I saw Rakil's, I know he had all the training, but I didn't see much about the mindset on it.
The what?
Like mindset and like, you know, how the way you're on about the
Sure.
discipline and all that. And that's what mainly attracted me to your one.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a different niche, and Rakil, like I always say this, he's done an amazing job with like switching this industry around, kind of, and really just forming a bunch of just transparent or like actual mentors, people that aren't flashing the cars and all that bullshit, just people that actually want to help people become great traders and not just keep them in that cycle of being a failed trader, always paying them, always, mentoring these people, knowing that they're never going to succeed. There's a lot of that going on in this industry, and it's dirty. But like with me, I think I have something a little bit different than what he has, where, he just focuses on candles closing, all that stuff, and teaches people how to trade. With me, it's the mentorship is more of a full scale mentorship where I'm just helping you guys think right, helping you guys get your minds right when it comes to fitness, when it comes to being in the markets, emotionally steady, always on top of your game, bulletproof mindset, always never letting your emotions get to you. That's kind of where we're at, and just like constantly trying to become the best version of ourselves. And obviously, and we trade as well, and we try to get as good as we can when we come to or the best we possibly can when we come in the markets. And that's the kind of mindset you got to have. What did Gio say? Whoa, I have a friend that had the same issue with fitness training. He took too much client and can't focus on each of them. The meal plans he provided were basically cookie cutter. Yeah, that's so true. I've seen that time and time again in the fitness industry. That's why I stopped taking as many clients on. I'm starting to do a couple more Zooms here and there to see if I can help people out. But like these people really have to blow me away to take anybody on before you guys start really getting good, really getting comfortable, and we form an ecosystem of you guys being able to help them and being like, all right, this is really the way you guys have to think in the market. You can't do it any other way. I know some of you guys like learn the hard way a little bit. Some people like Noah, James, Nathan, you guys have learned the hard way, kind of going the opposite way of what I've suggested. Then they learned, maybe I do need to get this discipline thing down. Then they get the discipline down. They're like, wow, he was right. So and I'm not trying to say like I'm always right or anything like that, but like that's how you have to be in the market. You have to be disciplined, and you have to keep your discipline in your real life and make sure that you're doing all the right things and listening to yourself. That's the main thing in life. If you can listen to yourself and keep the promises that you make to yourself, you're going to gain confidence, and you're going to be great in the market because you're not going to have any emotion involved. You're going to make sure that you're doing everything the right way. And that's just the way you have to be in the market. There's no other way.
Yeah, it's probably like why whatever 90% of people fail and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lack of discipline, lack of teaching, I suppose.
They think that, like, how can I put this? I guess that they don't have to do those things, because a lot of what this industry attracts in the beginning is people that, you know, see people with the cars and all that stuff, and they see these people living these lifestyles that they weren't really living these lifestyles when they were coming up, before they got the Lamborghinis and all that shit. They were disciplined. Maybe not so much in terms of like fitness and stuff. I do that because it helps you overall as a person, not just in the market. When you're disciplined in your life and you're getting your workouts in, you're listening to yourself, you become so confident and proud of yourself, of what you're doing and what you're accomplishing. I didn't even look at gold. Yeah, gold, we're still in profits. But these people were disciplined in the aspect of being in the markets. They were always back testing. They were sticking to the craft. I love seeing their before and after pictures of like their office, where it's like they were working off the ground on a little laptop, and then all of a sudden they have these big ass I don't know what you want to call it. Looks like we're gonna come up and hit our stop loss to break even, but now they have these extravagant setups with a 49-inch screen and the all the bullshit here, and now they got the cars and all that stuff. Love seeing that, but too many people compare themselves to those people and think that that's what they're gonna get. Probably gonna get stuff down here. Ooh. Damn it. All right, I'm out. I didn't even move my stop loss to break even over there. But as I was saying, if you just, you know, focus on the discipline right now and not all the cars and stuff, and ask yourself, like, why am I not there? You're going to go very far in this market.
Like, I remember I was listening to Daniel Savage. I remember seeing a picture of him when his name wasn't Daniel Savage, it was something else, his real name. And it was him like with an old laptop in like some rundown place. This is back when he was only like 18 or 19. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, it's crazy how he where he is now. Like,
exactly. I love seeing that stuff too.
The only thing
What's up?
Oh, sorry, until I was muted. The only thing I didn't like was the way how he said he got success. He said that he had $7,000 in his account, and he was just fed up with trading. He was doing it for 3 years. So he had all his confluences, and he put a 20 lot on his $7,000 account and went to bed. And he said if it loses, he would never trade again. And ended up making whatever amount off the $7,000 and stopped trading then after that.
He lost it and ended up stop trading?
No. He made whatever he did. I think it was like 100 pip moving GJ overnight.
Wow.
Off 20 lot. And he said after that he stuck to trading. You know, he was going to give up that day when he put the 20 lot on a $7,000 account, you know.
It's pretty stupid.
I
love Daniel. I think he's hilarious. But
he's honest though.
I think he has to kind of get the emotions down a little bit more too. I see, like, when I see experienced traders that have been doing very well, I look for different things that they can improve on too. Not just like people that aren't experienced. And I feel like he could really improve on his emotions and being more controlled, either in life or in the markets, whatever. But, you know, that's no knock on him. It's just like, you know, that's where he can improve. There's plenty of places I can improve too. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. So,
like, He went to jail there a few weeks ago. And
Yeah.
he was in
What did
court
he
and
do?
stuff. I don't know what he did, but just his Instagram. He was just like, I was in jail. I had GJ trade running. They wouldn't even let me put my stop loss to break even. He's funny, like.
Yeah, he's hilarious. That's why I like him.
I don't like the other guy though. That's with him, JP Savage.
JP Savage.
He's the fellow who he learned under Daniel, but he's only like 20. And I think he's only training 1 year.
Yeah.
And he's like apparently he's made like $500,000.
Wow. JP
And
Savage's Instagram.
I think it is JP Savage's Instagram.
I talk to Raul a lot. He always DMs me.
Yeah, he seems sound enough, but this JP Savage fellow just seems like he thinks he's the best.
Let's see. Got 10 DMs. GP Savage. Yeah, with the Versace shirt.
Yeah.
Fuck kid.
No, he was there. I remember he had a story or something one day, and he was just like, I got into a nightclub in Orlando, and they opened up my backpack, and there was like 1,000 quid in ones inside there. And that's the only reason why they let him in, because he's not 21, you know. And he was showing off that he was the one with all the girls in the nightclub and all that sort of stuff. It's mad. He's only trading a year, and he's there, like.
I mean, good for him. It's awesome.
He's just too overconfident, I think.
Yeah, that can definitely kill you.
Just someone like that, I just unfollow him straight away. You know, too flashy.
Yeah, it turns people off. Some people like love that. But yeah, to each is their own. See, Geo, where's Geo at? This area over here that we were talking about on GJ, higher time frames. That's something that I was not worried about, but just keeping an eye on.
Go to EJ.
EJ. Oh, there you go. Might be a good move. What's up, Derek?
So
You in this?
sorry, I had to dip out of there for a minute.
Jaden, are you in this?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you got a clean move to the left. Just gonna. I think 815 volume. Once this candle closes above this resistance over here, we should get a nice move up. Yeah, GJ dropped. See, GJ is probably coming down right now. Obviously, because it's correcting some of the that high that it previously made. If you want, you can put this right here, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like doing all that. The less trend lines, the better. But what's it called? This is probably from that Japan news. Japan's looking to ease restrictions. And then also we got the fundamentals coming out, economic news. Oh, here we go. They're keeping their interest rates where they are right now. That's why. Won't tighten before evidence of good progress on inflation. Yeah, staying at 0.10%. It's cool if you guys go over to news on Forex Factory and scroll all the way down to the bottom left, central bank rates it gives you. And you can see all these currencies that you normally trade. So you got US dollar over here, Great Britain pound. So the higher the interest rate, the more valuable the currency is. Just keep that in mind. If you're going to trade news anticipating the same interest rates, this would have been nice. Something like that. Anticipate price to come right back down into this level. This is a 1 hour fake out. But this will be good because we can now come down and form support. We can reject this area right down here somewhere, form support, and continue up to retest these highs, just like GJ always does. Curious to see what's going on with Japanese yen. Japanese yen just gapped down. Yo, so in July, I'm doing this paintball tournament, and it's in Pennsylvania. And you literally storm Normandy. You storm a beach, and I don't know who's going to be the Nazis or who even choose to be a Nazi, but it's pretty crazy.
That's intense, dude.
I know.
My buddy owns like 25 acres nearby. He actually just rented out like 5 acres to or leased it out to somebody for paintball.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's getting like, I think he's like 900 a month just from that 5 acres.
That's sick, dude. And where does he live?
He lives we're just outside Detroit.
That's right.
In Livonia. So, and his property's in Plymouth, which is I don't know, like 20 miles ish outside Detroit.
That's awesome.
It's pretty sweet. He got a killer deal on that. I think he paid like 300,000 for 25 acres. It's like already paid off almost in like 6 years. And he could probably resell that property once he gets like, you know, the zoning stuff and like the water hooked up and electrical hooked up. He could probably sell that for almost a couple million.
Oh yeah, 100%. Best thing to own is just raw land.
Yep. And we're running out of it over this way, so it's, if you can get your hands on it, it's like gold.
Yeah. You're running out of it out in Detroit?
Yeah, well, we're so suburbanized. You know, it's like there's houses everywhere. I mean, like just like the city I live in. We're
21
like,
and 27 for an alarm.
oh, stand by.
Love it.
Anyways, what I was saying though was that we're like my city I live in, we're like 36 square miles and we have like over 100,000 residents. So for our area, that's pretty populated. And like the further west of Detroit you go, the more like rural it starts to get. But like where his property is, it's like right on the edge of our county line, and then it gets rural after that. So if you're finding land like within the county that we live in, it's hard to come by.
Yeah, 100%.
And a lot of people want to stay near this area, but still want to have like that extra land. So it's it can get pricey for sure. Even for like, an acre and a half, it's, you're talking $300,000 sometimes. So
Wow. I mean, acre and a half, 300,000. Trying to think of how that's relative to Jersey. Derek, do you know Patrick Bet-David?
I don't.
Okay, he's a pretty successful entrepreneur from Iran, and he did a video on like, is New York the new Detroit? And it's pretty interesting, like him talking about what Detroit used to be like. It was the Motor City. It was basically New York. It was the most wealthy city in the world, I think, at the point back in the 50s and 60s, right?
Yeah, it was a pretty big with when you had the vehicle plants and stuff running, fully staffed, and when they they just started them up and opened them up and everything. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I could see New York heading that way. I mean, Detroit, it's a shit show, man.
I know, and it's all from bad policy.
Yeah, they're trying. They're trying to make some areas better, but I mean, you could drive down Davidson and you could see, Detroit is just it's kind of a shithole still,
Yeah, 100%. I'm just trying to take this out 1 second. It's unfortunate, man. When you see these people, all they want is like something in it for themselves. They're just not running cities right. They just take advantage of people.
Yeah, exactly. At least their I know their police chief down there is pretty good. He's put implemented a lot of good stuff in there. At least trying. It's still an inner city. Violence rates are way higher. So.
Yep. $18.21 at 16. Oh. No. Derek, you watch football?
No, not so much. I'm a hockey guy.
Oh, got it. That makes sense. See out there.
I'm gonna be stepping away here just for a second. I'm out at a run, so.
Jaden, you get any get the cat. Get any more Bitcoin?
Did I get any more? No.
No.
I will.
Yep.
Did you guys get your stimulus checks?
Yeah, I did. Got that stimmy hit. Did you get yours?
Yeah. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to get down to like 56K.
Smart. Yeah, Meg wants to invest into it, so I'm like, just listen, maybe we'll get in there once we dip a little bit more. Yeah, Jaden does. Jaden, you know about XRP?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gio's asking about it.
What about it?
He was just saying, anybody know anything about XRP? I guess he's just curious about it.
Oh, yeah. My boss has 27K invested into it. So he follows it like way more than I do. But yeah, they're just waiting for that lawsuit to be settled, and then it should explode. It doesn't show any signs of them losing it.
What
And they're
loss?
like, they were sued by the SEC a few months ago, so that's why they got taken off of Coinbase.
Mm,
But
wow. There's
there's a lot of good fundamentals behind it.
He was asking if there was a lawsuit on Ripple as well.
Ripple, XRP is Ripple.
Oh, okay. See, this is one of those trades where we left our runner at break even, or our stop loss at break even. We would have been fine. Fine gold.
Yeah, that's the one.
See what I'm talking about? That's why, yeah. Mm. No. What's happened to me twice this week?
Guys, that's it for me for today. So see you tomorrow.
All right, buddy.
Take care, and yeah, that's it.
You as well, man. I'll see you soon, okay? See you tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow morning, of course.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Take care.
Jane, did you get out of EJ?
Yeah. I'm kind of flipping my bias now.
Going bearish.
It's got a wick to fill. Down at 130.05 area.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at it. 24. It's a good.
Plus, it's kind of breaking out of a flag on the 5 minute.
Yeah, just wait for a close below this area. Might be able to catch us down. Got about 17 pips to play with. This area concerns me a little bit, but we should get that wick fill like you were saying. So 130.05 should be a target. 0.55 right down there. And then I'm asking I'm asking myself if that's enough of a pip range. That's only 9 pips, so I wouldn't be taking that. Damn, good old gold comes out, stops you out. Continues to drop. Let's see. Just mute myself real quick. All right. GJ is continuing to drop and react to this area as Gio and I were talking about. EJ is breaking down below here. We are printing sideways on EJ right in here. right? So we're in this range over here. This was kind of a fake out. Price came up, mirrored this move to the left. This was the interest rates yesterday, or FOMC statement yesterday. And now we're just kind of stuck in this range again. So with EJ, I'm going to stay out of it. Gold, where are we going? Had some nice volume today. Let's see, threads. Awesome. Answer Alan. $6:30 EM. Damn, look at that 1 hour on gold. Gold's just tanking. Yeah, it's a heartbreaker. Oh, Gio sent me something. This is GJ. Yeah, absolutely. Geo. So Geo is looking at this over here. If we go over to the 30-minute, you're looking at this trend line right here. That could very well happen. That's a good call. So we've been honoring this trend line. This could be like a minor trend inside the trend. This could be the key area. And if not, we drop down here. And then this is where our support is formed. I don't see it going anywhere past here. I don't see it getting into the 150, 800 again. It's either going to tap here or down here. It's a great call, dude. EJ. Gene, did you take EJ? Cool. Gold is rejecting the support over here. So gold is probably gonna create a support right here, based on the fact that the what's it called? We're forming support here based on fundamentals. Look what just came out with look. Let's see. Oh. Unemployment claims came out at 770,000. So are we forming support here to continue bullish? Just got this alert from Yahoo Finance. Yeah, what's GBPK doing right now? Yeah. Jerry, you talking about gold? My God. Yeah, I completely agree. We need, and you know, we're waiting for different things to happen. So if we create a support here, create bullish confirmations, maybe we come back into this range over here. We start forming bullish confirmations, come back in here. You have only 16 pips to play with, but we could very well be forming that support like we did down here at 150, 800 and continue bullish. Just like this move right here, create that impulsive move, continue up. That minor trend line is no strong bullish confirmation. It could go lower. Yeah, right over here. Or you're thinking we could come right back down here? I still think the yen is still too weak for something like this to happen. But I mean, we could very well be ranging in here for a little bit until we pop up. Could be respecting this trend line. God. Exactly. You need a big fundamental catalyst to push price down that far. But we could very well come back down here, continue up, especially this positive stuff coming out of Japan. Let's look at the Japanese indice. Japanese indice is just ranging right here. So this move from GJ is technical and fundamental. It's technical in the aspect of tapping into this range. We also have the Japanese economy kind of starting to open up again, and then also the official bank rate staying at 10%, 0.10%. So all that's why fundamentals is so important too, because you're paying attention to what's going on and why these moves are happening, not just the technical aspect of it. Let's see. What we need to know. How can anybody trust the World Health Organization anymore?
I'm wondering the same thing.
It's ridiculous. Like von der Leyen was, pretty extreme when it comes to stopping the AstraZeneca vaccine because of the blood clots and everything. And she was saying this even when the World Health Organization was saying that it's giving Astra shot the backing. Like they were backing the shot, saying it's okay, even after all these blood clots are going on. But like, think about the beginning of Corona. Like they were saying that it didn't start in China. It's not that serious. Like get on. You have one job.
Yeah, a lot of contradicting.
Yeah, a lot of flip flopping.
From Bloomberg.
Yes, that's from Bloomberg. So you get and you could get these for free too. You could subscribe to their 5 things to start your day. It just gives you a little overview of what to look for, and I like to read these throughout the day. It gives you a Europe edition, America edition, and Asia edition. So right here, they're talking about Jerome Powell. Right here, they're talking about the vaccine in Europe. And this is just like a quick rundown of what to expect in here. Just want to look at it. Damn, man, we should still be in gold right now. But that's fine. You live with your decisions. So this should be a key area over here, interesting area on GJ. If it closes below and retests this area right here, it should be a nice move during the New York Stock Exchange Open. So keep your eye on either price consolidating here, forming support and continuing bullish, or price coming down here, retesting this area, and just coming right back down. And based on fundamentals, this is the main bias that I'm looking at. Let's see. Geo, China pumping huge money. Oh yeah, dude, China pumps money into everything. Everything. I have Chinese coworkers where they were saying their families in China got Pfizer and Moderna vaccine when themselves donating Sinovac to. Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. I don't even know where to begin with China. I don't know if you were on the call yesterday, but I was showing the social credit score that they're looking to implement next year. It's like all these human rights are just getting flushed away down there. Gio, maybe you know a little bit more about this, but I forget who was saying this, but only like 5% of the Chinese population has a passport. Is that true?
I said that yesterday.
Yeah, that was James. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. That's right. Yeah, James. We were the ones, mainly talking about that yesterday.
Yeah. Scary though.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, how are there so many Chinese people over here? Like, how were they able to get here from a communist country?
Yeah, like I was in Mexico in the end of November, and there was a Chinese woman, and they wouldn't allow her in because she had a Chinese passport because of the corona.
Oh, wow.
Any Chinese person was turned away.
That's a shame. I have nothing against Chinese people, but the government just not good.
Yeah, in Ireland they have a bad reputation because of the dog meat and stuff.
The what?
The dog meat crisis, for restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a bad reputation for that. But I think that's everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dog and cat meat. Let's see. No. Gio, looks like we're starting to reject this area a little bit. Hitting out here for my workout. Good trade today, plus 10 pips on GJ. Let's go. Good shit. That's how you end the week. If sometimes, when I have a Thursday like that, sometimes I don't even trade on Friday. So that's completely up to you. But good job today. Keep it up. PBT podcast coming out. Oh, you're going on a podcast? PBD podcast. What is that? I feel like I should know what it. Oh, Patrick Bet David. Let's go. Yes. Yeah, enjoy that. He's I like listening to the clips from that. I don't listen to the full podcast. I just listen to books. but I'll watch like clips real quick on YouTube. But good shit, man. Have a good workout. I'll see you soon. All right. With that, I might actually hop off as well. So have some breakfast. I gotta go to New York soon. But guys, have a great day. Jaden, I'll talk to you soon, all right? Oh, Jaden, I'm going up to New York today. I'm gonna listen to that podcast. You have my word. On my way up. I completely forgot you said that to me, but
Well, let me know how you like it.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, man. I'll talk to you soon, all right?
Later.
James, see you later, buddy.
I'll see you, man.